Hi everybody, Sanbanani. Welcome to Reality Buzz TV. This is a channel where we talk about all things reality TV shows and all things reality TV show stars. Okay, so next episode, you guys, Usne will be sitting down with somebody. I'm trying to figure out who the person is. It's a lady, maybe same age as Usne, maybe a little bit older. I'm trying to figure out. Now, you guys, with Umpilo bringing her mom to the show, I'm thinking they're trying to do something like that with Usne, but obviously Sne's mom is no longer living. Okay, she is with the Lord. May her soul rest in peace. Now, I'm thinking maybe Sne's aunt that is coming, maybe it is her cousin, but I am tempted to think Uguti it's somebody from the Shibe side of the family. It could be Sne's friend, but I'm just thinking they would probably want somebody from the Shibe family, you guys. Listen, Usne, when the show started long time ago, she was using the Shibe surname. She only changed her surname in this last season of Utando Nestembu. So all along she was using the Shibe surname, which made all of us to think Uguti, her mom was not married. In fact, earlier on in season 1 or 2 or 3, there is an episode where Mseleku mentions Uguti Usne is from a mom, is from Shibe, and Shibe was never married. Mseleku. Firstborn Mseleku wamthola nje emjolweni. Okay. Now, remember, a relationship Kasne with her father has been up and down. Okay. You know, because of the things I guess that Usne does, but I think that combined with Mseleku's parenting style, he will never admit it, but it has contributed, I think. And we also know that Usne has gone through a lot. Okay, she was molested by a family member for years and years and years. Somebody that was very close to her father. I do feel like that also, you know, affects their relationship with her father. So, since Umpilo, you guys, was a child from a woman that wasn't married, Mseleku, it's the same as Umpilo. But it has always looked like it was harder for Usne to find her place, Mseleku, than it was for Umpilo. I think Umpilo came in, and or maybe she didn't come in, she was already there, because I remember Umakumalo talking about when she came Mseleku and saw Umpilo, she was like, Lengani Lena, I'm going to take her, because she realized this is a child that Mama Bakona doesn't have a mom. But at the same time, Makumalo is supposed to be the first one that came Mseleku. I'm just saying, you know. The stories are not storing, you know. So now it looked like she was lucky to just click with Makumalo, and they've been together ever since. Whereas Usne, her adjustment to Isthembu Skababwakhe and the you know, him having so many wives, it hasn't been as easy for her to settle in just I guess self, like, I don't know, guys. We as adoptees to a certain wife, if I may say so, because she had a choice, I guess, you know. Because why I say that is because Sne, they've said Sne has lived with Macele, Mayeni, Mangwabe, went back to Macele. I don't remember them mentioning Makumalo. Maybe she did stay with Makumalo, but I don't remember them mentioning that she lived with Makumalo. So with the 3 wives, she had a choice to just settle with one of them, whoever she was feeling comfortable with. But the one wife that has always claimed Usne as her own and has made sure that she makes as much effort with the parenting Usne as I think she does with her other kids is Umaxele. But for some reason, even with so much love and support from Umaxele, it has been hard for her to settle. It would feel like every time like the season would begin, she would not be Mseleku, she would be somewhere, they would go look for her, and then she would come back, and then she would leave. So it's been hard for her to just be settled. So comparing Umpilo with Usne has felt more out of place compared to the others. I can see how there can be resentment between the two of them, because even though they have similarities in a sense that they both don't have their biological moms here in the WhatsApp group, but Umpilo has been able to adjust well. And Also, I feel like the younger kids went to better schools. They got a better life because now basically the family was starting to make money. So whereas Usne, they talked about how she went to a local school. So I can see how there can be resentment between the two siblings, just them. Now, including the other siblings now, because of course both of them don't have their moms here, but the other siblings, it will look like they get along easier with Umpilo than they do with Usne. And Usne now, even in the last season of Utano's Temple, was expressing how she doesn't like her family. And sometimes when they're together, they only ever bring up negative things about her. She doesn't like to spend time with them and all of that. So over and above just the fact that maybe there is a comparison and resentment with her and below, but even with the other siblings, it extends to the other siblings as well. She doesn't have the easiest of relationships because I feel like Usne is not the easiest person to deal with. But what makes a person, you guys, is everything is where you were born, how you were born, how you came to the family, all of that. We can't forget all of that. That shapes you to who you are. And also get your personality and how you decide to handle things and deal with things too, okay? You can ask yourself, why has, you know, Umpilo adjusted and Usne hasn't adjusted? Maybe because Umpilo, even though her mom was not here, but her mom was living, so she had support from back Komalum and she had support here. Whereas Usne, she didn't have backup, you know, when she wasn't feeling supported. Mseleku, where else could she go? So they're having a conversation with this person that is maybe someone from her mother's side of the family, if it's a cousin, if it's an aunt, and she is expressing how she feels like the other siblings look down on her. Okay, listen, you guys, I thought about it and I was like, you know what, that might be true, but I feel like sometimes what you feel people feel about you is really how you feel about yourself more than they feel about you, you know. So I feel like it's likely that, or it's possible that Usne feels like that about herself. She looks down on herself when she looks at herself and she looks at her cousin and they went to better schools and whatever, and you know, and she looks down on herself. I haven't felt like they look down on Usne, but I have felt that they don't respect her, you know. I know I have a big sister, okay? I have big sisters. But I feel like there's something that comes with just them being a big sis, you know. There's a respect that I give to them just because they are my big sisters, especially like our big sister, like the firstborn, the respect that we give to her just because she's a big sister. And sometimes, like when she's around, if we are hanging out and you are watching us hang out, you will be able to see that this is the one that is, you know, the oldest. This is the one that, because there's respect, you know. Sometimes I can just let go of certain things when it comes to her because she's just my big sister. I give her that respect to be like, you know, it's okay, girl. You know, you've had to deal with a lot being a firstborn, you know, because she's that person that we're always going to call, and, you know, just put it on her shoulder and escape. But she can't escape her position as the firstborn. So I feel like with them, they don't have that with Usne. Someone might argue that Usne hasn't acted like a big sister, you know, and maybe she doesn't know how to. And maybe they are justifying not treating her like a big sister because she hasn't acted like a big sister. She hasn't been an example. So I don't feel like they look down on her, but I definitely don't feel like they have the respect that a lot of us that come from black families would just have that respect. Even if they haven't done the most amazing of things, just the fact that someone is a firstborn and they take that role in the family, you just give them that respect. So I feel like that, you guys. I don't know if any of you are feeling like Usne is being looked down on, but I do feel like, you guys, that Usne still has opportunities to do so much with her life. I do feel like, I hope she doesn't focus on that her whole life, because now she's an adult. In fact, she can just like take a step from, you know, this is family, you know, you can still be part of this, but just take a step back and just build something for yourself here that you can be proud of, you know. and be successful. She has an opportunity. Just being on the show alone, you guys, can come with so many opportunities. So I do wonder, you guys, what the feedback is going to be from the person that she's talking to. Is the person going to be of the same view that you are being looked down upon, or she's going to be like, no, but that's not the case, maybe look at it this way. I also do wonder who that person is. It would be nice to for us to actually meet somebody from Sne's family, because we've never had the opportunity. I think most of the time when they were trying to shoot Kashibe, they would refuse to shoot. And I think, honestly, you guys, me too, if somebody was on a reality show and it's not really about me, and I'm not the one who signed on to the show, and they were wanting to visit me, and then they were like, listen, I want to visit you, but I'm bringing the cameras. I'm like, absolutely the hell not. Because however my house looks, that thing is going to be on that show forever and ever and ever, while you're making money from it, and then people are going to be criticizing all of these things in my house and whatever, and me, I don't have control and I'm not making money from it. I would say no. So I understand people that refuse to shoot when they are doing a reality show. So here's the thing, you guys, I'm happy about Below bringing her mom, because I complained about them not having, a plan when it comes to the storylines. But I'm seeing the direction that they're taking. But I hope they don't do this thing of somebody coming in, they have a sit down, it's a once-off cut. Remember, on Autonomous Temp, when Lungelo came on, we thought we were going to get like a storyline that we can follow with the Lungelo. He came, he had a sit down with Umakumalo, and there were things that were revealed there, and he was gone, and there was it, and we were like, how? And then we thought, next season he's coming again, and he never came. And I'm like, what the hell with these storylines that just Kampula in the middle, You just like, and then you just Kangan, and then, so I hope it's not one of those that whatever they are starting with the storylines, they follow up on. Okay, the fact that Usne feels the way that she feels about her other sibling, what are they going to do with that storyline? Okay, are they going to try and help her to see that her siblings actually care about her a little bit more than she thinks, or not? Okay, so I do hope that they do something that we will feel like it's of value, because like I said, you guys, with the video I posted this morning, that I do feel like the show is just like feeling directionless. And I like the last episode, I did not enjoy at all, but I'm still giving it a chance. So I will still watch the next episode, which will be episode 5. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegiona, share it with your friends, with your family, with your friends. So guys, with abangani benu, with imndeni yenu, and nabantu engabazi ke emgaqweni, please, okay? Nginithanda kakhulu.